Yoga is wonderful for helping to create energy and help to remove energetic blockages. We're going to emphasize a bit of extra work in the heart center today, as back bends definitely help to give us some energy. So we'll start off in Tadasana. We'll come up to our feet and step up to the top of your mat. Feet can be hips width distance, or you can bring your big toes together, touching with your heels slightly apart. Just make sure your stance feels good in your low back and really in your whole body. Then place your palms together. So we bring the hands into Anjali Mudra. Roll your shoulders back and down. Close your eyes. And gently press your thumbs up against your sternum bone or your breastbone. And just take a moment here to connect in with your physical heart center. You might even connect with your own heartbeat. And as you start to turn awareness inward, begin to lengthen out your breathing. Breathing in through your nose and exhaling out through your nose. Soften the expression on your face. And let go of any unnecessary tension that you're holding in your body right now. Most of us walk around the earth with lots of extra tension, and it's not necessary. So take a moment to soften into those places. Create a sense of ease in your body, and invite that ease also into your mind. And continue to breathe deeply. And take a moment to set a personal intention for your practice. Whatever it is you wish to get out of this time. And with that intention in mind, the next time you exhale, empty out your breath. With an inhalation, circle your arms out and up overhead, like you're creating a big circle reaching high to the sky. As you breathe out, circle your arms out and back down by your hips. We'll do that again, starting off simply here. Inhale, sweep arms out and up. Exhale, reach out and back down. Now adding to that movement, inhale, stretch your arms up. Bring your palms together. Exhale, hands right in front of your chest. Inhale here, interlace your fingers. Turn your palms to face forward. Exhale, push your hands forward. Let your upper back round. Breathe in, stretch your arms over your head. And as you exhale, float your arms out and down. Inhale again, we'll raise the arms, same movement. Exhale, hands together, heart center. Breathe in here, interlace your fingers. Exhale, push forward. Try to get your shoulder blades to separate. Inhale, stretch your arms up. And this time, as you breathe out, release that interlace, fold forward and down over your legs. Now we'll just take a moment here. If you're like me, I haven't practiced yet today, so my body's a little tight. So just start by gently nodding your head yes. Gently shake your head no. My knees are bent here to take care of my low back. You're welcome to do the same. Deep breath in and out, just gentle Uttanasana. With your next in breath, slide your hands up to your shin bones, or you can have your fingertips on the floor. Lift your chest away from your thighs. With an exhalation, hands to floor, step your right foot toward the back of your mat. Set your knee down to the ground. Now, if you have any issues with your knees, you can keep your back toes curled as I'm going to do here. Take a breath in, reach your arms up and overhead, lean back for a nice stretch of the front body. Exhale, set your hands down to the ground, step back to down dog. So we're in our first down dog of practice. This might feel good today. It might feel tight for you. Wherever you are, create some movement in your body. So I like to bend one knee at a time, kind of like I'm pedaling my feet. That might feel good. For me, it also feels good to turn my head side to side. I carry a lot of tension in my neck and shoulders. So you might do that as well, just loosening up the body. Any other movements that feel good. And with your next in-breath, shift forward into plank pose. So now we're bringing the shoulders over the wrists. Keep the fingers spread wide apart. If this feels too challenging, you can always set your knees down to the ground. Whether your knees are down or up, lift through the wall of your abdomen and reach your chest forward. With your next breath out, shift forward an inch. Bend your elbows and gently lower to the ground. Setting up for low cobra, press into the tops of your feet. Inhale, lift your chest without using your arms. So we're just working the spinal muscles, the hips here, chest forward, elbows in. With your next breath out, curl your toes, push yourself up. You can come to your knees first as needed. Back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. With your next in-breath, raise your right leg to sky. Exhale, step inside of your right thumb. If that's challenging for you, you can always use your right hand to guide the foot forward. Left knee down. Take a breath in, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot all the way forward. Inhale, create a long spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release over your legs. Remember, feel free to bend your knees here. Inhale, come up to stand, circle arms. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. Now inhale here, interlace your fingers. Exhale, push forward around your upper back. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, release that and fold back over your legs. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, step your left foot back. Set your knee down to the ground. Breathe in, reach up, lean back. Exhale, step to down dog. With your in-breath, shift forward plank pose. Hold here just one extra breath. Resist gravity. Feel free to set your knees down. With your next exhalation, shift forward, bend elbows coming all the way down to the floor. This round, interlace your fingers at your low back, press into the tops of your feet, squeeze your shoulder blades, and as you breathe in, start to lift as much chest from the floor as you can. Now, if you're able to, lift your hands away from your low back and reach your knuckles toward your heels. Take another full breath, opening the heart center. Release, set your hands back down. Inhale, just a low cobra where we were before. Exhale, curl your toes, downward facing dog, push up and back. Take a deep breath here. Move if that feels good. And your next in-breath, raise left leg to sky. Exhale, step through. Remember, you can always use your hand to guide the foot. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, plant hands, step to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up, circle arms. Exhale, bring hands together, heart center. Now pause here, bring your thumbs against your sternum bone once again. Lift and spread your collarbones. Press your shoulder blades forward into your chest. So you might feel this sense of expansion across your heart center. Deep breath in. Exhale, empty it out. With your next in-breath, Bend your knees, come into chair pose. And now we hold this chair. If you have tight shoulders, feel free to bend your elbows out to either side. Wherever you are though, press your shoulder blades forward. Pull your abdominal wall in. That's gonna take care of your low back. Hold here another breath. Next exhalation, release, fold over your legs. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, plant your hands. You have lots of options here. Option 1, come to down dog. Option 2, step into a plank. Exhale, bend elbows, chaturanga. Knees can be down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, we'll meet back in down dog. And take a deep breath. Again, let go of that unnecessary tension you're holding in your body. Next breath in, raise your right leg. Exhale, step inside of right thumb. Walk your left foot out a little bit, turn your heel down, and try to have your toes pointing up toward the corner of the left side of your mat. Inhale, rise into warrior 1. So as much as possible, we square the hips forward, square the chest forward, keep that back leg straight, and bend the right knee over the ankle. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, straighten your right leg, lower your arms. Inhale, bend, reach your arms up. Exhale, straighten and lower. Dynamic warrior, one more time. Inhale, move in. And exhale to come out. Now inhale, bend your right knee. Hold here 5 deep breaths. Similar to chair, we're lifting the chest and collarbones, pulling the abdomen in, and even get a sense of lengthening your tailbone down toward your left heel. One more in-breath, option to lean back a little bit here. And lower your hands down. As you breathe out, step back, optional chaturanga, or option to hold your down dog. So if you're practicing that vinyasa, plank, knees up or down, bend your elbows. Inhale, lift to up dog. And exhale, we meet back in down dog. We'll move through that on the second side. Inhale, raise left leg to sky. Exhale, step inside of left thumb. Right heel down. Again, try to angle the right toes toward the upper right corner of your mat. Come into warrior and just pause here. Pull your left hip back, press your right hip forward. Bend that left knee over the ankle and keep the right leg straight. Hold here, inhale. As you exhale, straighten the front leg, lower your arms. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straight. One more time, just like that. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straight leg. Now inhale, bend your left knee, hold here 5 breaths. As you breathe in, press your shoulder blades forward and up, lift your collarbones. As you breathe out, pull your abdomen in and feel as though you're lifting your navel center upward toward your chest. One more in. Exhale, lower your hands down. Now this time, step the right foot all the way forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, release and fold. Big breath in, come up, circle arms, and exhale, lower your hands. So a little bit of balance here. Feel free to step to a wall space if you have one and you feel like you might need it. Ground into your right foot. Find your focal point. So something that's not moving out in front of you. Keep your eyes steady. Pick up your left heel. And if you can, pick up that whole left foot. Reach back with your left hand to catch hold of the foot. Right hand to sky. Now maybe you stay here today. This is wonderful. Option 2, we start to lean forward. Kick the left shin bone back as we reach the heart toward the front of the mat. Take another 2 breaths. Try to breathe all the way up into your collarbones. And with your next inhalation, stand upright, set the left foot down, raise your arms, and exhale, return hands to heart center. Going right into the second side. So now we ground through that left foot, pick up the right heel, pick up the whole foot, and if you can, reach back to catch hold. Maybe you're just working your balance here today, and that's wonderful. If you're able to hold that right foot, bring the right knee toward the left hand to sky. If you still feel stable, start to lean forward. Kick your right shin bone back, reach your heart forward. Breathe up into your collarbones. So again, we're opening the space of the heart, helping us to feel love and compassion and gratitude. Come back up to stand when you are ready. Inhale, reach up. Bend your knees a bit. Exhale, fold over your legs. So we bend the knees to help release the low back here. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back to downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Just let your spine neutralize. And set your knees to the ground. You can also hop through your hands if you want. Bring your legs forward in front of you. Scoot yourself to about the center of your mat and lower yourself down onto your back. As you release back, bring your feet hips width distance apart. Walk your heels in relatively close. So some of us might even be able to touch the heels with the tips of the fingers. Hands by the sides, pull your abdomen in. With an in-breath, lift your hips coming into bridge pose. Hold here. If you're able to, interlace your fingers at your low back. Walk your upper arms in closer. Then press down through your shoulders. Press down through your heels, lift higher through your chest and your hips. Take another 2 breaths. Again, soften those areas that don't need to be activated right now. And with your next breath, slowly release. Soles of feet together, let the knees drop wide apart. Supta Baddha Konasana. Deep breath in and out. So just take a moment to affirm what good work you've done today in your practice so far. And bring your knees together, hug them into your chest. Rock yourself side to side. We'll stretch into the low back a little bit more. Arms out to a T. Lower your knees to the right side and just let them be heavy toward the ground. Left arm and shoulder heavy as well. We've done a lot of breathing into the chest and the rib cage. Now try to move the breath down into your belly. Helping to stimulate relaxation response in the nervous system. Let's bring the knees back to center. And with an exhalation, take them over to the other side. Knees heavy, right shoulder heavy. Breathe downward into your abdomen. And after this breath, unwind from the twist. Hug your knees into your chest, rock yourself side to side. And extend one leg and the other. And bring your hands by your sides, palms face up. Close your eyes. Scan through your body. And if there are any areas that are still holding or gripping, just encourage those areas to soften. Allow your body to surrender into the earth. No effort, just awareness.
As you are settling into your Shavasana, I have a quote from Marilyn Monroe. I believe that everything happens for a reason. People change so that you can learn to let go. Things go wrong so that you can learn to appreciate them when they're right. And sometimes good things fall apart so that better things can fall together.
Take a deeper breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Take as much time as you need. Gradually hug your knees to your chest. Roll to your side body and press yourself up. So we'll adjust to a comfortable seated position. Tall spine. Bring hands together at heart center and just take a moment here to reconnect with that intention you set at the beginning of practice. And take that intention with you as you leave your mat today. And bring hands to the forehead for clear and loving thoughts. Hands to the heart center for clear and loving intentions. And hands to the mouth for clear and loving communications, sending this positive energy outward to all beings everywhere. Namaste. If you would like to practice daily, I have a program on my Yoga Pal called Awaken. Everything is laid out for you. You don't have to search through videos or try to piece together different programs. It's all laid out for you. If you'd like to join for the first 3 days free, the link is in the pinned comment and in the description of this video. If you want to stay on YouTube, I think you'll enjoy this video right here.